Hi, in this video I show you how to create a monolithic application with jHipster or jHipster. This is the jHipster page. It's a framework to create certain kinds of projects like monolithic application, or if you want to create just the front end or just the back end or maybe microservice ecosystem. It uses Angular or React for the front end and Spring Boot for the back end. Also, it uses Maven or Gradle for the project's structured backend, and for Angular, uses John Papa's guide. To use jHipster, you need, for the backend, Java 8 or later. I'm going to use this version. Also, you need Maven or Gradle. I'm going to use Maven with this version. Also, if you want to, you can use a database, SQL or non-SQL. For this video, I'm gonna use Postgres database. This is my Postgres database. As you can see, it's empty. There's no tables. Okay, and for the front end, you need Node.js. I'm gonna use this version. Also, you need npm. I'm going to use this version. And also, if you want to, you can use Yarn with this version. And of course, you need jHipster. To have jHipster, you must install it with the command yarn global add generator jHipster. The global word is important here because let you use jHipster in every command line you open. In other case, you have to install it for every project you want to create. This is the version of jHipster. Okay, let's start. First, I create a folder where my project will be. I call it Mono App. As you see, this is empty. Now I run the command jHipster. This command will ask you some questions. First, you need to select the type of your application. In this case, I select a monolithic application. The last three options are for microservice ecosystem, and I will show you how to use it in a coming video. Also, there's a link in the description if you want to see this video in Spanish. Now you need to give a name to your application. As you can see, jHipster proposed the directory name in the parentheses as the default value. Just hit enter or type a name if you want to change it. And now you need a name for your main package. Also, there's a default value in parentheses. Hit enter or type a new one if you want. And yes, I will use jHipster registry. And I'm gonna use a SQL database. You can use other types, even no database at all. I will use Postgres. I will use Postgres for production and also for development. Yes, I want Spring Cache and also second level cache. Yes, I'm going to use Maven, and I will use AP first. This let me use Swagger 2. For the front end, I'm going to use Angular, and I want the default. But if you want, you can select whatever you want. Even you can do some tests and create different projects to see what you like more. Yes, I'm going to use English and Spanish. No, for this I don't want this, and also this I don't want. And now finally jHipster starts to create the project. Okay, it finished. So let's see what jHipster did. It creates many folders and files. Now let's open the project and see its structure. Okay, finish loading. Here we have the POM file, and also we have the package JSON file. And here we have our backend application. With this class, we can run or debug just the backend. We'll see this in a coming video. And also we have a resources directory to configure our project. And here we have our Angular front end. A beauty of this tool is that creates 100% runnable application. But before we run the application, we must do some previous tasks. First, we need to configure our database. In the POM file, we're looking for Postgres. And here we configure our application. Also do this in our configuration file from development. We look for Postgres. Here we are. When you go to production, you must do this on production file, in this file, with the configuration of your production. Let's open the database. As you can see, there are no tables. Then we build the project with the command maven compile to see if there is something we miss. Now with compile, okay, as you see, we get an error. Sometimes we could get this error, but don't worry, We fixed it changing the maximum space size property from 4 kilobytes to 6 kilobytes in your package.json file in the Webpack scripts. Here, in your JSON package.json, we look for Webpack. Here, in your dev server, you change from 4 kilobytes to 6 kilobytes. Also here, save, and let's build again. Okay, now it's finished and there are no errors now. Let's run our project with the command maven w. And excellent. Now it's running. Let's see our database. As you can see, jHipster creates some tables thanks to Liquibase tool and configure an initial security as we see soon. We have some security here. Now we go to our navigator and open our application. That's it in this location. This is the Angular front end. Let's access with user admin previously configured. No, I don't want to remember me. Sign in. Now we're in. Everything works excellent. As you can see, there's no entities. We can change from English to Spanish. We can do some settings for the user that I'm connected. I can change the password, or I can sign out of the application. And here we have some administration things. For example, user management. Here are the users that jHipster creates for us. You can create new users, view, edit, delete. For example, the admin, you cannot deactivate and you cannot really delete it. some metrics here. We have some health. If we got some services, here is the health of services. We have some configurations. This configuration comes from the registry. Do you remember that I use the registry jHipster? Okay, this is configurations. Here we have some updates and logs, of course. You can see all the logs of your application here, and you have the API that jHipster creates for us. Thanks to Swagger tool, we have the endpoint description that jHipster creates in this sandbox. For example, let's try something. For example, this. I'm going to try it and give me the user that I am connected. And as you can see, everything works fine. So this is the application created by jHipster. Well, that's all. With this, I finished this video. I hope you enjoyed it because to me it was very exciting to do it. It was great if you can give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Any comment is welcome, and thank you so much. I'll see you on my next video.